Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I am finally getting around to playing Aleta, and I don't think anyone really understands how many times I have tried to film this video and have failed so many times. Whether it be, just the gameplays weren't good or I was just simply bad. And I kind of debated maybe keeping all of my really bad videos and just making that the video, just kind of showing like just how bad I was with Alita, but I wasn't positive how entertaining that would be, just to watch me lose and just be, terrible. So I kind of scrapped that idea, but I might keep it for like a future idea. Actually, the people that I'm playing with, I am friends with Haas on my friends list, but I'm not friends with his friend that he was playing with. And the videos are kind of backwards, so this was actually one of like the last games that we played. And then the last game in the video was like one of the first games we played. And I was actually playing solo the first game that I played as Alita today, and I wasn't in a party with anyone, so I was just playing on my own, and I got paired up with him and his friend, and I was like, oh, that name looks familiar, and I just didn't really put two and two together. And then when I got back to lobby, I got an invite to join their party, and I was like, that's why the name looks so familiar. So then I just ended up, joining up with him and his friend and just, playing a bunch of games with them. We ended up playing Payload Race for the duration of this video, so that's the game mode that we're going to be playing. If you can hear my dogs and then my cats in the background, I think it's just going to be a common occurrence that is just going to, constantly be there. I currently have 4 animals that I live with in my own house, so I would be surprised if you didn't hear them. So you're just gonna have to bear with me. I mean, they're cute animals. Maybe one day I'll post like a little short like vlog style video of them to kind of show you guys, because they are absolutely adorable and cute, and I think all of you would love them. But that's besides the point. Have been wanting to make an Alita video for just so long, mainly because when I started playing and I originally got Alita, I really wanted to play her and like her, and I was like, oh, she's so much fun. And this was like, back in like season 2 and everything, so didn't really know the Alita meta or anything like that. I just liked that, she went fast. That was kind of why I liked her originally, but then I didn't know how to quote unquote control her very well, so I didn't really play her a whole lot. I think my Alita is now 30 though, so she is now up there, so I definitely am getting in the harder lobbies, I would say, but we definitely had fun. We weren't talking at all. So we weren't talking at all in any of these games. We were kind of just, I guess, kind of more just watching, our health and kind of seeing where we would need help. So it seemed to work really well for us, and I feel like we may have just gotten lucky, I would say, more than anything. Okay, so for this next game, we're going up against a Sindri and Christina in Payload Race. In my mind, is like the worst combination in the terms of like it is so annoying to kind of go against, because it can either go like really good or kind of really bad. Like if you have a really good Christina and a really good Sindri, like it's gonna be a nightmare to like go against that. But you know, if you don't have a good Sindri or a good Christina like on your team, like it can go pretty bad pretty quick. It was interesting, mainly because when I play Payload Race, I am usually not the one playing the flanker. So I'm usually the one kind of staying back with the payload to ensure that, you know, we win. So I'm just not used to playing the flanker and kind of running into the fight, if that makes sense. So kind of going all in and going straight to them, it's weird, but it makes sense because I would say a lot of the times when I'm not playing a flanker, I should be playing a flanker, if that makes sense. So it's so weird. I don't know. Whenever I play payload though, I'm definitely the one that stays back. So I was still kind of trying to get used to like getting kills and not, you know, just hanging back. So I also kind of felt a little bad because I was like, oh my god, am I taking all the kills? Do I need to like you know, chill out? Do I need to, you know, save some kills for them? And so it's just like it's a different play style, you know, from what I am normally used to, and like that's really all it is. And I don't know if like I will like continue to play Elita or like other flankers. Like I know I play JJ, but I feel like JJ is really good at, you know, pushing the payload at least, because if you do have like flankers on the other team, he's really good at least staying on the payload and like holding him off, because it's a little bit harder to like see exactly where he is and everything like that. So I think he's kind of that one exception, you know, for me at least. So in this next game, we were going up against an Iris, and I kind of forgot how annoying Irises were to like play against, especially kind of as Alita. And I know I miss a lot of shots as her. And maybe it's a little different. Like, you know, if I was to play her more, maybe like I wouldn't miss as much. Actually, I think this is the first game I played with her and kind of Haas and his friend. This might be the first game, if I'm completely honest. So I'm not positive. But anyways, Alita doesn't do that much damage, I don't think. I'm not entirely sure, but I know her second ult is really good. But I used that one a lot because I was like, oh, like it's really good, because like if you're shooting someone and then like, you know, you want to, you know, just like continue shooting them and not have to worry and everything like that, you can just pop that and you'll be good. But I don't know, I found it really hard to like control her and at least control like the double jump as well with it. I haven't really tried it out like a ton kind of since, you know, I have been playing her a bit more trying to make this video, so I might give it another try. But I have discovered she's a lot easier to control and a lot more fun to use with her first ult versus the second one, even though I kind of think the second one is a bit more like broke and practical. I personally think the first one is just a lot easier to control, and maybe that's just me, but it definitely is easier to control. I think that is for sure a fact. I don't know, I have her other skin, the like Lunar New Year one, and I was using that for a good while, but it's a beautiful skin. I love it, and I love the dash sound of it, but oh my god, is it annoying. Like, it is so annoying. And I got to the point where I was like, I can't use it anymore. So I put this one back on because this one at least isn't like too obnoxious with the dash sounds. But the like Lunar New Year one, it's so bad. I couldn't do it anymore. Like it's a gorgeous skin, but oh my god, I can't. I wish they should like add an option where you should be able, for yourself at least, to like turn off like noise effects. Like it might still be in game for like others to hear, but like you yourself, no, turn it off, because oh my god, it's so obnoxious. I couldn't do it. And I think a lot of people actually have kind of said the same thing. I hear it from a couple of people on my friends list, so I know it's not just me. Maybe others feel the same way too. But you know? Yeah, that was definitely the first game that we played together, and then they invited me to join their party after that.
Your payload is approaching its destination. Victory!
So for this next game, it was an 8-ball, and I loathe 8-balls, especially when they have a hunter on their team, because then all the hunter does is just like sit behind them and just shoot. And hunter is such a high DPS character that I'm just like, really? Like it's so cheesy, and it's so predictable too. And I don't know. It's like, how is that fun, you know? And Alita is definitely not the character to take out 8-ball, like, at all. She does not do that much damage to take him out. Like, that is for sure. Was just trying to, like, kind of feel it out and kind of just figure out kind of what to do, because I didn't want to, like, overcommit to, like, you know, going kind of all out and like all in, because I knew the second I did that like the hunter or the 8-ball would come out, or the Christina would, and I knew that they would like instantly kill me, like, because that's just like my luck. Like I don't know, I feel like I just have like really poor timing in the game, in the sense of like, you know, I have poor timing. I would say like the biggest like skill gap for Elita, at least that I've noticed, is kind of like her like a decoy bomb, right? In the sense of like you can throw it, and then like if the person is like moving, like then it's quote unquote wasted. So I know some people are really good at like getting it and like predicting which way people are gonna move. So I would say like that'd be really cool if you could like learn that. And I know some people do, so I know it's possible. But I mean, what can I say? I think I am now going to be kind of that sweaty Alita, and I am only going to play control. I'm only going to play ranked, and all I'm going to play is sweaty Alita. All I have to say is watch out. I'm coming for you. I might miss both of my clips completely, and that might be that. And I might get stuck in Christina traps, but don't worry. I will kill you eventually. That's all I have to say on that topic. But as you can see, I can kill 8-balls when they're really weak. So that's my official warning to all of you players out there.
Double kill.
So, for this next game, this Judex, I felt so bad for. I I felt bad in the sense of one of like kind of Judex's biggest handicaps is kind of up close play. Like for Scotty, like her and Scotty are similar in the sense of like they're quote unquote like one shot characters in the sense of like their gun is like a one shot gun. Um, but Scotty is a lot easier to use up close, and I do feel bad for the Judex because using Judex up close is not easy, and she's not meant to be used up close. So I always sometimes feel bad for Judexes when they get kind of a little obliterated up close. But in this game, you can see that I have the ever so lovely gray box glitch going on, which it normally doesn't bug me. Like, I don't necessarily mind it, but for some reason, it was giving me like the number countdown, and it was kind of throwing me off for her like little tactical. And I don't know why it was throwing me off, but it was. So I think I died actually a lot more in this game, and I'm gonna blame it on that. And everything like that. So this hunter was also just kind of being a little weirdo, and he would like hang out behind the Judex and then like shoot me as I was trying to shoot her. And I don't know if I like that tactic, and you know, I didn't appreciate being shot by him. But I will say I do like the Elita double jump because it's nice to kind of get to spots where, you know, that Gloria was camping up there for a good, you know, part of the match. And so it's nice to be able to get up there and kill them and get them out of that area. And I don't know why she chased me, but she chased me. And I don't know how I feel about it, but I mean, listen, I felt like a solid Alita doing Alita things, you know? Like, I don't know. Like, I felt like a good Alita, and it was just great. I would say, though, like, kind of the more I played her and, like, the more games that we, you know, did and everything like that, I would say my confidence playing her definitely grew, though. Like, I was kind of doing, I don't want to say riskier plays and riskier moves, but like I wasn't having so much, you know, worry, you know, going to their spawn and, you know, just causing a little chaos right off the rip and everything like that. So it was really nice to say the least. So that's always super fun, I think. Again, I don't know if I'll play her like that much. I might play her every now and again, but I don't really think she's for me, mainly because I don't think I'm really the flanker type person. You know what I mean? I don't think the flanker role is for me personally. So in this next one, playing with another chemist, Judex, and hunter, I don't know what it is, but chemist has been everywhere, and I'm really happy about it because, you know, chemist is getting, you know, the attention that she deserves and everything like that, but at the same time, she's so annoying. So annoying, especially with like a hunter and a Judex. It's just kind of just a weird, annoying little combo, you know? But right here, I kind of got stuck a little bit, and I didn't realize that they got killed. So when I went into the spawn, I wasn't expecting them to be there. Didn't expect it at all. Don't really know how I got out and kind of survived, like, at all. And I was running for my life. Like, I was booking it. I was out. I didn't realize they had gotten killed. Like, I swear that I didn't even, like, see them in the kill feed. And I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I'm not really sure. But this game lasted a really long time. And I think it's just because the chemist, you know, chemist keeps everyone alive for so long. And she keeps herself alive, you know, for so long as well. So you can do all this crazy damage and it wouldn't matter because she'll just heal everyone. I think this match, it felt so long, at least in the moment. Maybe, you know, kind of looking back on it, you know, it might not seem like that long, but oof, it felt long in the moment for sure. I will say, the Ling I was playing with, they were a good Ling, and thank God, because I've played with some Lings before where, you know, they play Ling and they're trying to do Ling things and they can't quite do the Ling things. So I was just glad that the Ling was at least good in doing the Ling things. But yeah, it was kind of an annoying match. The Hunter definitely annoying me, to say the least, because I don't know. Like, I mean, you know, typical Hunter just kind of throwing his, you know, radar bomb things everywhere and just, you know, getting lucky and happening to, you know, spot where someone is, and now he's just going to sit and camp that area. So it's just one of those things that is going to continue to happen. But I will say I actually, unfortunately, have been playing Hunter quite a bit, mainly because I'm trying to do the free-for-all challenge. Basically, I'm playing all my characters that I have under 1,000 in free-for-all to try and get the free-for-all health achievement, where you have to get like over 4 million health and like the health packs and everything like that. So he's one of the ones that I don't have to 1,000. So I think I'm at like 21.3K trophies. So hopefully by the end of it, once I kind of have all my characters, you know, I'll be at probably like 25K trophies. So I'll be up there. This game, I will say, and then like they kept pushing our cart back instead of like pushing theirs forward. And like this Hunter, like he was so adamant on like kind of being a little, and I don't know what his deal was, but like he was a wannabe sweat ball, you know? I mean, he killed me a bunch of times, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. Like I said, this game went on forever. It was an obnoxiously long game. And we didn't even make it like to the end.
Your progress has reached 50%. Victory!
Okay, so for this next one though, I was kind of proud of my mad Elita skills. I was so proud of this game because of my Elita bomb kills that I got, and then like my I don't even know what you would call it, like my through the Osa smoke kills that I got. I don't know what you would call like his little, I don't know, sandstorm smoky thing. Whatever that is. I got a couple of amazing kills through that too. But it was a really good game, and I came back to help my teammate. I didn't get to them in time, and they still ended up dying. But I was kind of proud that I was that I like looked back and saw that like they needed help. And I kind of got there in time, but kind of didn't, because like they still died sadly. But yeah, I definitely was proud of this game. This was a really good game for me, and definitely like top 10 games for me for sure. So I'm not too sure what the JJ was doing. They were playing JJ really weird. I'm just, not really sure what, they were doing with JJ. It just, I personally, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little too critical about JJ just because I play JJ a lot. People kind of do that with, characters that they play a good bit. I know, people do that with, like, Lings or like Elitas or Shells. Just, like, I felt like I couldn't really see the JJ a whole lot the game. Like the duration of the game. And then, like, when I did, like, he would just be dead instantly. Like I feel like I only saw him like 3 times. Like the duration of the game, I saw him like 3 times collectively. I feel like, so maybe I'm just like losing it a little bit, but I don't know if he was just kind of AFK a little or what. I don't know, but I will say Alita's decoy bomb is very nice for uh, JJ Puddles to kill him for sure. But on that note, I'm going to let the rest of this game play out. I have talked enough for probably the next like 8 weeks, it feels like. So I'm going to leave it as is, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Your opponent's progress has reached 50%. Your payload is approaching its destination.